I'm Richard Barrett. I'm born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. Uh, Came to Virginia, the DMV area, as a U.S. soldier, serving at the Old Guard, the 3rd United States Infantry Regiment. I'm a Christian. I love God, I love family, and I love people around me. Um, I'm very fervent about growing in faith and trying to serve others in any way God moves me to. And at the moment, the biggest thing in life I'm interested in is God. And that's a short answer, but most recently I've been realizing that there is a lot more to God than I've ever known in my life. And God is mysterious, and a lot of people seek to know Him. A lot of people seek that the Word is too complex to know, but God reveals Himself to people in ways a lot of people don't anticipate. And on a journey for a lot of people to learn who God is or to get to know Him, a lot of it comes from studying the Word. So as I've studied more and more recently in this past year especially, and I've come to learn, or rather, God has helped me see that looking intently into the Word, things about Him become much more plain and clear. So God has made it clear that laziness is a wicked behavior to practice, and it is a behavior that's practiced. A person chooses to be lazy, no matter how they end up in that habit. There's a passage in Matthew 25 regarding a parable of 10 talents, and God gives 3 of His servants a certain amount of money to make it work, to make that money work while he goes away. He's master of his house. And 2 of them use the money well and increase what they were given double. 2 of them were. But there was one other servant who didn't, out of fear. But God's response to him wasn't, "Oh, I get it, you were afraid, it's okay." His response to him was that he was wicked and lazy. So while a lot of times laziness can come from depression, it can come from fear or anxiety, a stagnant body isn't useful to anybody. It's not useful to a family. It's not useful to a country. Not useful to God. People who love the Lord, they tend to, we refer to ourselves as servants, but we can't serve God by doing nothing. So being stagnant and still all the time is it's more conducive to letting evil run in the world rather than pulling up our bootstraps and fighting against it. To do God's work, a person can't be lazy. To raise a family, a person can't be lazy. To take care of oneself, a person cannot be lazy. And developing a work ethic is crucial to improving as a person in any regard. There's a passage in the 1st chapter of Revelation that I love a lot, and it's very poetic. It's Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Look, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye will see him, even those who pierced him. And all the peoples of the earth will mourn because of him. So shall it be. Amen. And I could read it and see Jesus descending upon the earth robed in clouds. And while that may not be conducive to envision that that's how he'll return, what I find beautiful about it is I mean, the people are going to see Jesus and think about everything that he's ever done out of love for us, for God, everything God's ever done for us, sacrificing his son, and like they put an innocent man to death, and and for speaking the truth. And people will see that. People will remember, oh, this man did nothing wrong, but they hung him on a cross. They put wounds in his body. They beat him because they didn't understand who he was or chose not to believe. And it's sad, but there's a joy in knowing that he's going to come back. So whether it be tears of joy or tears of sorrow that they put an innocent man down, there is still joy in knowing that it will be so, that he's coming back again. I love a lot of passages in the Bible, but Revelation 1 verse 7, that's absolutely my favorite one.